Radio how it's supposed to be heard. It's the Baka Boyz show.
What's going on? This is Drip.
Every day.
Show, bro. We're going to introduce you the way we do it. So here we go. One time, Baka Boyz like this. Come on, come on. Well, it's the Baka, baby. It's the Baka Boyz everywhere now. Everywhere. It's the Baka Boyz. And we got a special guest for you. What's his name? His name is SHAWN Smith. And he represents Southwest Philly today. Give it up for the man. Right. What's up, brother?
That's a hell of an intro.
Yeah, man. You know what? Every time we sing it, I feel silly singing it, but every time we sing it, it makes people happy. So that's cool. I don't care, man.
That's pretty cool.
What's up? How you doing, bro?
Man. I'm good, man. How y'all?
So we're good. We're good, man. Nick V, my brother, he's very excited. He's been telling me about you for a couple weeks now, and he's like, man, I'm gonna reach out to this dude to see if I can get him on the show, this and that.
I appreciate you.
Nick V, where did you find him first?
So I have a new show called Healing Hip Hop. And on this show, I get an opportunity to talk about subjects of healing matters, and I also get a chance to play real, authentic hip hop that has a message to it. So I'm looking through Logic, I'm looking through Gavi, a couple of cats, Lecrae, some of these cats that are actually spitting some lyrics that have some content,
knowledge,
substance to it, and also is true to the authentic hip hop where we come from, where we really, really love and represent. So I came across you. I came across Drift, and it's been sitting on my Spotify for about 6 months now. Wow. And every time it pops up, I'm like, man, this kid is so dope. And now with this new show that we have here, we have the opportunity to reach out to new artists and also people that we've helped break way, way, way back in the day. We've been doing this for 30 years, literally radio for 30 years. Our first guest was Young MC.
Back in the day.
Exhibit came in last week. 3 weeks ago, Ice Cube came in. So
that's dope.
And now it's like
this is a legendary seat
for real. And you met with Sway last year. You already was on Sway show, another brother of ours that we came up together here in California with on the radio. Yeah. So I was just like, let me just reach out to him directly, which I did. And a lot of that's the best thing about Instagram and the social media is like, if somebody wants to reach out to somebody, they can reach out to me. And if I want to answer, I can. If there's not something that I can help them with, I won't be able to do it. But you did, you answered, and you put me in contact immediately with D, the weatherman over at Rock Nation. I was like, oh, he's down with Rock Nation, so that's a huge deal. Yeah. You put out the album in 2018, Sink or Swim, and I got a chance to see, because like I said, I want to be honest with you, I was listening to Drift nonstop for like 5 months, and this morning I was like, I really need to dive in deep to this album to get a fuller spectrum of who you are, SHAWN Smith. So I did get a chance to go in deep, and I have a lot of questions for you, brother.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for digging in, man.
Yeah,
appreciate you.
Have to, man. Have to, because we want to create that, cultivate that relationship with you right now, because you're gonna blow, and not everybody knows about you, needs to know about you, and that's our job as DJs, as curators of what's dope, to make sure that you have a spotlight, because a lot of folks out there have a spotlight, but they ain't really doing anything dope.
Yeah, respect, man. Respect to the DJs. I appreciate y'all, man.
No doubt. You're very, very welcome. I appreciate you coming through. You on your way back home?
Yeah. Time to go back home.
How was your time in California?
Cali was amazing. It was a real experience, man.
What were your favorite places to go to out here in Cali? What did somebody introduce you to anything specific that you're like, man, I want to go back there, or that was dope, or that food was crazy, or this or that?
I mean, a rock brunch.
A rock brunch?
Tell me about that. Tell me about
the rock brunch.
So we were not invited, obviously, but it's okay. Next year it's gonna be different.
They don't even let air in, man.
So what were they serving? What was for lunch?
It was like some really rich people eggs.
Rich people eggs?
Yeah.
Who'd you see
steak.
there? Who was there?
Everybody. Of course, Jay. Diddy was there. Meek was there. Everybody that's powerful, there's black excellence. And, the room was just filled with an atmosphere of love. Like, everybody was proud of each other.
That's right.
Proud to see each other. Everybody respect each other, because it's so hard to get in. If you're in there, you somebody and they respect it. So I was just like having a casual conversation with Pusha T. Yeah. And he didn't even know me or like Big Sean, So
but if you were there, it was a respect thing. It was like, this brother's here for a reason.
It was all about just appreciating each other. Like, everybody was just standing up the whole time and just laughing to music and
I think I saw a post from that when
it was amazing.
Yeah, there was a great post. It was Kevin
Hart,
it was Meek Mill. Everybody was surrounding each other. It was a beautiful scene. So you were there.
Yeah, I was in the back. You know what I mean? I wasn't in that little circle yet. I was on the side. Maybe next year. But yeah, they told a toast. They was just like I said, it was just appreciating each other. It was good to see, you know, it was big motivation.
Is that inspiring to you, right?
Yeah, it's super inspiring.
How did the whole Roc Nation thing come about for you? How did that deal come to fruition?
I would just say, like, you know, just being appreciative of the culture and the rap game, that enough to put content in my music, you know, have it heavy in my music. And, you know, of course it didn't like go viral, like it didn't have like 5 million views before people heard about me. It had a couple views, but it was so strong on my belief in, like, you know, just the stuff I was speaking was so heavy that it reached the right people, I would say.
Right.
And
you touched them, you know, with your conscious raps and what you were speaking on.
Yeah. You know, a lot of times, like, you know, you gotta have them numbers.
Yeah.
For people to even look your way.
Yeah.
This wasn't that situation.
Right.
It's like my numbers wasn't all crazy, but I'm fortunate that people get to really recognize like what I am before, you know, we try to play the number game.
It's gonna pop off for you, man. I read about another MC named Young Savage.
Yeah. How'd you hear about him?
I do my research.
Yeah.
So you were getting some notoriety in the city and on YouTube as Young Savage.
Yes.
And then something special happened.
Yeah.
There was an enlightenment that happened for you. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, as Young Savage, I was just a kid. You know, I was 15, 16, 17. I was rapping, and I was always good at rapping, so I always got like views and like attention for it. And by that time, I was just having fun. I wasn't around the right people, and I was just doing whatever.
Wilding out.
And yeah, it was like, even back then, I was supposed to get signed when I was like 16, 17, but it never happened because I never had good people representing me.
Gotcha.
And I stopped for a couple years, and you know, that stuff got old. I lived a lot of my 20s at like 18. I was like doing anything I wanted. So yeah, I took time to grow as a man. I found God. I calmed down, and I really started respecting hip hop more. Before, I was just doing it to get lit and have fun.
Yeah.
But during that time when I stopped rapping for like them 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 years, I really did my homework. I listened to all the Biggie stuff, all the Tupac stuff, the KRS-One stuff.
Nice.
The Nas stuff, of course, the Jay-Z stuff. I really dug all the way in to the very beginning of hip hop.
Okay.
Kool Herc.
Okay.
And you know, Melly Mel, all those guys, and I dug in, and I really figured out what hip hop was really about. And once I dug in and did my homework, I could never go forward spitting BS or playing with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I wanted to be a legend just like those guys. So I told myself from then on, I'm giving the real me in my music. And if I was gonna give them the real me, I might as well give my real name, Shawn Smith.
You changed your name.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Once again, Shawn Smith in the studio. Man, what was the first age, or how young were you when you first started rapping, or what made you want to start rapping? Who made you want to start rapping?
It was a mixture. Like, my big brother used to rap.
What was his MC name?
I think it was Haas Hood, because his name was Hassan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like Haas Hood. And he used to rap in the basement. I used to want to just be like him, so I used to try to rap just so I could be with him all the time.
Yeah.
But then when he moved out, I kind of, you know, just kept rapping. And it was like it was a combination of my big brother and seeing Kanye West Through the Wire video.
Okay.
Yeah, the Through the Wire video. I remember seeing that because, you know, gangster rap was heavy. Like 50 Cent was like
Big.
huge, and like, but seeing that, it was just something different. He had the polo, and it wasn't just like some street stuff. It felt good. So I told him, I was like, I could do that.
Yeah, he was talking about a real life experience that he went through.
Yeah,
you know?
And I really liked that. I like how the video was different. I remember just watching the video, and I had this little bootleg mixtape. It had Kanye College Dropout on it. And I just listened to it, and it inspired me, on top of, you know, my brother being a rapper. So,
speaking of inspirations, real quick, Nick, I got a question. Who do you want to work with in the future? Who's the on your hit list of like people that you really want to work with in the studio?
I would say Jay might be the only person I can say. As far as everyone else, it'd be amazing to work with, like, you know, J. Cole or Kendrick, and anybody that's really doing it for the culture that I respect highly. But Jay is the one person, like, I could say, though, I want to work with. Anything else that happened is just, you know, God allowed us to cross paths.
Though the album Sink or Swim came out in 2018, on the cover, you're in church, black and blue, like you just got beat up.
Yeah.
And you're sitting down in the seats, and I can see that. So tell me about that cover, you know, because it speaks volumes, but I want to know your thought process behind putting that cover out.
It's just a testament to, you know, how much life can beat you down and God can pick you back up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Southwest Philly. Tell me about it.
Amazing.
I've never been there before.
Paint a picture. Somebody asked actually on our Twitch right now, were you glad to escape the snow?
Escape what?
The snow. Because it was snowing out there, man.
Yeah. They was telling me, "Oh, snowing back here." I was like, "Word." But it was cold out here though.
Yeah, it was
I was
cold.
kind of salty because I just came out here with a hoodie, but I thought I escaped something. I didn't.
And then also they were saying like the cops be wilding out there, man. We showed a video not too long ago on our show about some cop tasing somebody because he wouldn't leave a restaurant, and evidently they tase a lot of people out there or something. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I mean it get crazy. Fortunately, I've never been tased.
You don't surround themselves with situations that
I'm just saying. Just gonna make sure, man.
It's terrible. Sheesh.
You wouldn't have to worry about that, my brother.
Hopefully.
So, home of obviously the Roots, Freeway, Meek Mill, Will Smith. A lot of greats have come out of Philly, man, including now you. How does that feel? You're in the same lineage of greatness.
It's humbling, you know. I try not too early to just pop out and be like, "Oh, I'm a GOAT. I'm great. You know, I like that people can see that. I like that people can see I'm on that path.
Right.
I keep myself humble because I respect a lot of the greats that come out of my city or just in the game, period. And I know I got big shoes to fill, so
For sure.
Me being humble is my way to keep working and keep striving to be that. And hopefully I could sit up one day and just, you know, people can say like, you're the one, you know what I mean?
So this morning, after listening intently to the whole album, I noticed that there was a storytelling capability that you have that most new artists in your age bracket don't have that yet. Tell me about your storytelling ability. Was that from school? Did somebody help you, with the structure of storytelling?
Yeah, it was my teacher, Nasir Jones.
Nice.
Nice. I listened to a lot of Nas during that time where I chilled a little bit. I listened to a whole lot of Nas, and I lie to you not, before I chilled, when I was Young Savage, I hated storytelling and rap. Like, I hated conscious rap.
Why was that?
Corny.
Yeah.
Like, it's so boring. It's like, who want to hear that?
Is that because you had to actually think to listen?
Yeah, and just like, it just wasn't popular. I was more like a popular type guy. Like, I want to be fly, and I just want to, just say fly shit. But like, when I dug in, like, those words started resonating with me. The closer I got to God, like, the world started looking different. You look around and you can really see the smoke and mirrors and stuff. So, yeah, listening to a lot of Nas, Eminem, Jay-Z, and Biggie Smalls.
I know the Twitch mob has got to be itching to hear some music from this guy.
Yeah, I was about to say, we want to play something from him, but one more question from Twitch mob real quick. If you had one meal to eat in Philly, what would it be?
Oh, chicken cheesesteak from Ishka-Bibbles.
That's it.
Ishka-Bibbles.
That was quick.
Facts.
What street is that on?
That's on South Street.
South Street.
All right,
like
play
Third
Heaven
and
for
South.
us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead and introduce it. We got Sean Smith. Do it.
Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody want to die.
Nobody wants to die. Sean Smith, Heaven, produced by Logic.
Logic, what? Oh boy, y'all get ready for this. It's a powerful message right there. In case you don't know, you are now tuned in to one of the greatest, the newest, the illest, the realest. It's Sean
Smith
in La Casa. Man, that was dope, brother.
Thank you, man.
So now you're a part of this whole new renaissance. I see this as a hip-hop renaissance. I thought it started back in 2004 with College Dropout.
Right.
And me and Eric took a little bit of time off the radio doing what we're doing on a daily basis, and I'm glad we did because we missed a lot of trash. A lot of music came out in this time of era, but now with the likes of Cole, with the likes of Logic, who's been jumping and really leaps and bounds, leading the way for hip-hoppers, MCs, the youth to really understand that you can do dopeness without being whack or being cheesy or anything like that.
Yeah. For me, it's just all about staying close to the people. It's always about the people. Even before me, no matter how bad I want to preach something, it's always about the people. So I find myself too much into myself trying to preach this to where people is not understanding that I'm losing.
Right.
So just connecting with them, because a lot of the time something positive is corny. Like it's not a lot of dope ways to do something positive. So I go over and beyond to spread a good message, but still make it exciting and dope.
Definitely. We got a question from the Twitch mob. They said, what are some of your favorite producers or some of your favorite upcoming producers that you're working with right now?
Well, one of my favorite upcoming producers I'm working with right now is Charlie Heat.
Charlie
That's
Heat.
my guy. Yeah, you know Charlie.
Nah, I don't know about Charlie. Tell us about Charlie.
He signed Kanye. He did The Life of Pablo.
Okay.
He did a lot on there, and
Nice.
he's dope. I just got out of the studio with him a couple hours ago.
Okay.
Damn, I don't want to miss nobody. It's a few of my man Bangalore, Logic, a few I'm working with, and favorite producers of all time gotta be Pharrell, Just Blaze, Premier, Kanye. Just off the head, that's, you know, I'm probably missing a lot, but yeah.
Sorry guys, my daughter's calling me, texting me right now, trying to get out of school. She's like, please email him so I can reach. You got a daughter? You got a baby girl?
No, I don't got no kids.
No children?
Nah.
Would you like children one day?
Yeah.
Boy, girl?
Whatever God bless me with.
That's right. I like that. I'm going to go back to my notes here because I rarely take notes so I can ask my artists because I like to do it off the top of the dome, but I wanted to make sure to get a couple of things in because it resonates with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I have to make sure it's my job and my duty to spread, you know, the good music out there. So you say on Get in the Boat. Y'all want to date Kim K's sisters. But I really want to regenerate generations.
Rekindle generations.
I want to really.
Damn, Nick B, he had to correct you, bro.
I really want to rekindle.
Because the Kendall Jenner bar, you know,
yes,
rekindle generations.
I messed it up, but thank you very much for correcting me.
Nah, no doubt.
But you know, there's not a lot of people that are, you know, thinking on these terms. How do you want your message to be received to the youth or to the new generation?
Yeah, just do exciting ways like that. You know, just like a dope bar, like a fly line that's like quotable, tweetable, but. You know, even a dope line like that says a lot, you know, because a lot of the time rap could be more about popularity than really sparking a generation. You know, as the older I get, the more responsible I am for the younger people under me, like my little brother and all the listeners and stuff. So, you know, instead of trying to date Kim K's sisters, I'm trying to rekindle generations. And I feel like if a lot of these rap guys just stop dissing these younger rap guys like, oh, y'all corny, and back in my day it was like this, it's like help them, give them game, you know what I'm saying?
That's the bridge, right?
Yeah, got to.
I love that. I think we're building the bridge right now. We're generations right here.
Facts,
and there's a lot of fans out there as well. They're upset. A lot of our old school cats that really love hip hop. They're like, man, play some Dre, play some old, play some blah blah blah. But now I keep on telling everybody, there's dope new music. You guys got to search for it. You're not gonna find it on the radio. It's out there.
Yeah, it's harder to find these days, but it's there.
All right, I'm gonna say a couple of words here. Intelligence. What does it mean to you?
Intelligence. I connect intelligence automatically to wisdom, and if I gotta speak on wisdom, it's spiritual wisdom, because spiritual wisdom is better than worldly wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lyricism.
Speaking for the people. You know, telling the story.
This is gonna get maybe a little deep because firmament.
What was it?
Firmament.
I have no idea what that means.
Okay. Well, the firmament, the Lord in the firmament above us.
See, I didn't even know that.
Okay.
So the Lord, basically.
It says that there is a firmament, and the Lord made a firmament to house us and what have you. And with all the talk of the flat Earth and what have you. And
okay.
Yeah. So this kind of goes into that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that think the Earth might be flat, that we live in a dome, what have you.
Yeah.
So I thought that you being in the spiritual realm or have studied a little bit, that you might have something to say about firmament. But we can come back to the next interview.
Nah, I mean, even if I gotta say something about it now, it's just like, you know, I read the word, I believe in the word, but it's a lot of, I can't tell you off the back like, oh, this is in this, but you know, the main connection is between me and God, and the word is the truth that I follow, but I make sure that I pray and I keep my relationship strong.
7 after the hour is the Baka Boyz. We have Shawn Smith in the studio. Thanks. Of course, we have we have DJ Frank. He has a question about you. You know, for you. Of course, Valentine's Day is coming up, man. Do you find time to date girls, or what's your situation in there?
Man, I'm not doing nothing Valentine's Day. Trying to save money.
Trying to save money?
Yeah.
You want to ask?
Yeah, I want to ask. Oh, wait, we got to do mouth love first. No? Or do it?
Let's do this first.
Let's do this first before mouth love. So I know
mouth love. Yo, wildin'.
I know our brother.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing, man. It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
Okay, I know our brother Sway got a chance to get some bars from you, and we would be remiss if we didn't ask you to drop a little something for the Twitch mob and for us here on the radio right now.
Okay.
You have with this right here?
Yeah. No, I need a. What kind of stuff? Like an East Coast type beat or something?
Let me see East Coast type beat. Nick V, can you get him?
Yeah, something I can spit.
I don't know if we have anything in there like that, Nick V.
There's all like poppy stuff.
You might be able to do that.
It's just like a.
I'm gonna keep going. Hold on. That's West Coast. That's West Coast. Faster.
Try one more.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Shawn Smith.
Yeah. Look. I'm with the meanest type that'll line you up like Adidas stripes. Keep the heat at night, hella G, but they barely reading right. Pushing packs, keep the smack on them like mosquito bites. They are all spark the 9. The God's to me to walk the blind, so I'm the one they walk behind. You gon' watch him had his king back, and I ain't talking Vine. Look, so plan swiftly, trust me, the chance tricky. And you gonna have to find an apartment that's ramp friendly. Nigga, you can't spin me. Niggas will start squeezing and be the reason that you see the God of your man's envy. Legendary, I feel like a Lil Pop. When y'all tired of mumbles from Lil Pussy or Lil Flop, just bang my old shit, sink or swim, cause it's still hot. Daily tweets say they can't wait till the real drop, cause most of these niggas suck on the mic like Jill Scott. Where they spraying and praying, pushing yay to the day, and I'm keen when moving ivory. I had to find me a way in, iffy to see some bills. Skippy, but we can build on the seats to the funny business to get me a key and pill. While everybody posting this kid can rap, I wonder if they know I've been spitting facts. I got a touching story, I ain't talking about skipping snaps. Hurt people, a curse ceases cerebral, or earth features of evil. Make them recognize it's a cycle of many rivals that hold us back from survival. He told us that in the Bible. Know it's facts and it's vital. We inflicting the pain that's hard for us to get rid of. Like we ain't been through the same. Let's all discuss it within us. Hard but us and the quitters. We all are us to be sinners and call them up to we quitters. We go from spilling noodles to willing to kill our pupils. And though the feeling mutual, copper be skilled to scoop you. And then the judge try to make you take a deal and roof you. You make it home, pray to God, then they deal and roof you. And have them chilling neutral, all because the villain youthful. Even when you feeling fruitful, they gon' grip the still and shoot you.
Man,
I told you. I told you.
Let me get some sound effects. Come on. Let me give a round of applause over here.
I wasn't lying.
He said, suck on the mic like Jill Scott. That got me.
Shout out to
that
Jill.
sold me right there. I was sold.
Jill.
Because I seen that video.
We love Jill. We love Jill.
Yeah.
Bam, bro. I knew it, bro. So once again, not once again, but from this point forward, when you're in California,
anytime, bro.
I see you out here flossing in California thing. I'm like, yo, come see the Bakers. Come see us. It's an open door, open mic.
It's family now. Y'all can't get rid of me if y'all wanted to.
I love it. That's what's up. Oh, you hear that? You hear that music right there, Shawn Smith?
Is that mouth love or something?
It is mouth love.
It sounds like mouth love.
It is mouth love. Okay, so you have been thrown into a positive cult now.
He's switching hats and
everything. He's switching hats. It's part of the game. All right, so mouth love, it's positive affirmations for your day, for your daily living. Because there's so much negativity out there. There's all kinds of trolls out there, people trolling people deleting their Instagrams because they got trolled, all that stuff like that. But Nick V is our instructor, so we need you to follow along with us and join us in mouth love. We've had a lot of people be a part of this. They're scared at first, but once they hear what we're doing, they're cool with it. All right, so Nick V, our instructor, step in.
All right, please, everybody, take a deep breath in. I need you, everybody in the house, deep breath in, leave that prana, breathe it out. One more time, deep breath in.
Love from the mouth.
Release. And I want you all to repeat after me. My soul is ready.
My soul is ready.
I am resilient.
I am resilient.
I am not alone.
I am not alone.
My bird is out of the box.
My bird is out of the box.
You are now down with mouth love.
Mouth love right there.
I'm down with mouth love.
Yeah, that's it, man.
That's it, man.
The name is a joke, so.
That's dope. You put on that hat.
I know.
Yeah.
So, man, thank you for coming through, bro.
Oh, man, I appreciate y'all. I had a great time.
Definitely, man.
Thank y'all for digging into the music, man, and respecting rap.
It was necessary, man. I like to know what I'm talking about, and I can't bring you to the house with all of my people watching and listening and not know what I'm talking about.
Facts.
That ain't gonna happen to me.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. Y'all respect for the game warms my heart.
I bless you, man. And I appreciate you, brother.
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
The one and only Shawn
Smith.
It's a wrap.
Radio how it's supposed to be heard. It's the Baka Boyz Show.
What's going on? This is Drip.
Every